Hi friends, welcome back to the channel SciTech. In this one, I'm going to talk about the top 5 disadvantages about the Realme X7 Max device. The main reason of me uploading this video is because of the recent offer in the Flipkart website where you can actually get the Realme X7 Max device for about 18,000 and 19,000 for 8GB RAM variant and 21,000, 22,000 for the 12GB RAM variant. So depending on the bank offers. So that's a very good deal friends, but few of the users, they want to know what are the disadvantages about this device. As you can see friends, so please can you make a video on the cons about the Realme X7 Max, because I heard that battery and the heating issues are slightly happening in this device. So quick note, every phone has its own advantage and disadvantage. Always remember, I am not against this Realme or any other company. So I am trying to give you my complete quick idea friends about this device after using for a very long time. I did use this device for the past 6 to 7 months of time, uploaded more than 1400 videos on this device. So much in-depth testings I did. If you can call, I did PhD on the Realme X7 Max device as well. But finally, my point is that all the disadvantages I do know in the device. Exactly. Everything is facts and reality. I'm not sure if you are a Realme fan, you will not be accept, but still these are complete facts which I'm trying to point out. Like, I am like this for all the mobile phones, not only for this phone. For every phone, if you try to type in the disadvantages SciTech Guru, you can find all my videos uploaded in the iQOO 7 device. Every phone, Mi11X device, every phone has its own advantages and disadvantages. You can clearly see friends, even the Moto H20 also, stock Android device. Every phone has got its own advantage and disadvantages, that you should know all these things before you actually buy this device. So one more quick note friends, for 18,000, 19,000, you can totally ignore these problems. So always remember, I'm trying to mention again, for 18,000 and 21,000 for this price, so you can definitely ignore some of the disadvantages in this device. So I just made it clear for you. For the price range, you can totally ignore. But if you want to know what are the cons, so first let's start with the battery issues as well. So regarding the battery issues, I cannot comment much on that particular topic because this battery issues depends on two things. So first, on software, what you're running in your device. Second, what type of usage you are. So this is different from one user to other user. So every user has its own priorities, like gaming more and normal multimedia less. And my usage is multimedia more and gaming less. So it depends on one user to other users friends. So I cannot comment much on the battery backup and even on the software updates also. Right now I'm running the beta version, so even on the beta version I cannot comment, right? It's not fair to comment saying that battery backup is not good because I'm using the beta version. So definitely in the beta version all these disadvantages will be there. So don't worry, in the stable version the battery issues might get fixed. If you ask me what is the screen on time I'm getting right now, 5.5 hours to 6 hours of screen on time I'm getting slightly less. So that's something you should know about this Realme X7 Max device. So always remember, software update, what you're running and type of usage always depend on the battery. Next thing is regarding the heating problems. Yes, it's there a little bit in this device because of like damaged 1200 chipset. So I did face like heating up to 40 degrees Celsius. I can actually monitor clearly the temperatures when I'm trying to play this Battlegrounds mobile game. It did went up to 40 and 41 degrees Celsius after playing for 30 minutes of time. That's a temperature which is kind of normal, I would say. So if the temperature reaches 45 degrees, that's abnormal. Always remember. So this is another disadvantage. Not disadvantage, but it's common in other phones as well. But if you consider the other phone, let me take out this Realme GT Master Edition, which is not common. In this device, I did see the temperature increasing up to 36 degrees. Like, yes, it's very low temperature. Even if I try to play 60 FPS in both phones, slightly the temperatures used to be less in this device because of more efficient Snapdragon 778G processor in this device. That's something to know about this smartphone. So we spoke about the battery and heating issues. Next thing is about the throttling issues. Not the throttling issue I would not call, because I did run a couple of CPU throttling test results. Whatever I do that CPU throttling test results, you can clearly see. So in every test, there will be some kind of throttling happening in every test. If you try to compare with other Snapdragon processors, you can see no throttling in the 778G processor. As you can see, with the same performance levels, with the same performance scores, you can clearly see even in fact more performance scores in the Realme GT Master Edition. But there's no CPU throttling detected. So that's something to do with the Dimensity 1200 chipset regarding the throttling and everything. But overall, for the price, it's kind of pretty good deal, I would say. For the price, what you're getting, 18,000, 19,000, and for if you try to do the exchange, what are the price you're getting, that's very good deal, I would say, for price what you're paying. So next disadvantage can be regarding the back panel vibration. When you try to play in the high volume, the back panel will be slightly vibrating on this side. So that's the reason with the software updates, what the Realme has done is that they try to decrease the volume little bit. Some of the users that did mention that the volume got decreased as well. So they might be able to fix this vibration by decreasing the volume, I guess. That's something you should know about this thing. And next thing, another thing is about the charging speed I would not call disadvantage, because the phone takes about 50 to 60 minutes of time to charge. 50 to 60 minutes. If for comparison, whereas the Realme GT Master Edition takes about 28 minutes, even though it has got 4300 mAh of battery capacity, but still 28 minutes. And for comparison again, Realme GT Neo 2 takes about 36 minutes with 5000 mAh of battery capacity. So definitely 50 watts can actually do pretty good job in this device, but the Realme did restrict the charging speed as well, I think so. So overall, the phone takes from 0 to 100, 50 to 55 minutes of time. So I would not say this is a disadvantage, but if you kind of used to the other smartphones with very fast charging, maybe. But this is something you should know as well regarding the Realme X7 Max device. So apart from that, I did not see any kind of major disadvantages. Camera, I would not say disadvantage, because for the price what you're paying, you're getting kind of okay camera, I would say, because which has got 4K 60 FPS support in this phone and no Netflix HDR support. So HDR is not supported in the Netflix application. That's something you should know. I think not only this phone, even the most of other Realme phones also not supported with the Netflix HDR. So these are the few top 5 disadvantages, friends, which I did find in the Realme X7 Max device. I'm trying to mention again and again. For the price, you can totally ignore all these things. And next thing is about the Battlegrounds mobile game. 90 FPS is not provided in this device. That's also another disadvantage I forgot to mention. Yes, 90 FPS you cannot get in this device, unfortunately. The Realme UI did restrict, you can only get up to 70 FPS. That's the problem. I'm not sure why. Maybe because of to avoid any kind of overheating issues and all those things, the Realme must have restricted all this 90 FPS capabilities in the Realme X7 Max device. So that's what I do feel in the Realme X7 Max device regarding not providing the 90 FPS, because game officially got 90 FPS update, no issues, but because of Realme UI, it did not get 90 FPS. You can see the real-time floating FPS meter as well, showing only 70 FPS meter. So that's it, friends. These are the few top 5 disadvantages which are sort of just letting you know regarding the Realme X7 Max device on this device. So before you actually buy it, it's good to know all the disadvantages and advantages. So as I said, every phone has its own advantage and disadvantage. There is no perfect phone. Always remember, friends. So I do know a lot of other advantages like 3.5mm jack is there, less price, compact phone, powerful processor in less price. All those advantages are there, but these are the few disadvantages. Meanwhile, signing off, friends. Thank you for watching. Until then, stay tuned for more updates, and signing off. Bye.